Well, if you've been joining us here this winter, you've likely fallen in love with the Vail Valley. We get incredible snow, we have incredible summers. That's why I'm very pleased to welcome two of the best brokers in the valley, Barbara, Malia. Welcome this morning. How are you guys doing?
Great, thank you for asking.
Thanks. We're doing well.
It's been a wonderful winter, right?
Yeah, so far so good with the snow. There's no doubt about that.
Fingers crossed it stays that way.
That's right.
And you guys have a pretty unique story on how you guys met, so I kind of wanted to give the floor to you guys.
Okay, well that's great. So Malia and I have both been in Vail for years. Malia grew up here. I moved here about 26 years ago. So we've known each other a really long time and have always had a high respect for each other's professionalism. I ran a high-end boutique real estate firm. Malia owned a property management company. So our paths crossed quite a bit, and just the respect for the intelligence, the hard work, professionalism has always been there.
Yeah, and we just really liked each other, so it was a kind of a natural fit.
That is how the best natural fits happen, right?
Yeah.
It starts with professionalism and then like, oh, I actually like this person as well. This works great.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've formed this partnership here in the Vail Valley to provide some of the best brokerage service. Tell me a little bit about this partnership that you guys have formed.
Yeah, well, you know, Barbara and I are both big in Vail and Beaver Creek, but we live in Cordillera, and we're members of the Club of Cordillera, and we both have been for a number of years. So when she came over from a small boutique firm in Vail and joined Sotheby's International Realty, where I was, it was just a natural fit for us to not compete against each other in the area that we live, and we spend time together, and we all have mutual friends, and we thought, well, you know, we could just provide a better service to our clients together because we both have unique abilities, but and not be competing with each other when we really both respect each other a lot. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a great foundation of a partnership, is just understanding, getting past the competitive nature, and that you can really provide a great benefit to your clients when you do partner together rather than just fighting over different listings.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Agreed. And, you know, our strengths really complement each other. Malia is a recovered lawyer, so she looks at deals very differently than most brokers, and I find that fascinating. So she brings in something that that I don't, and then I'm a big people person, and I love to be out in the community and meet people, and so we just naturally complement each other really well, and we believe it offers the best service for our clients.
Yeah. And you mentioned you live in Cordillera, you specialize in that, but that's not the only thing you guys do. You're also very professional and well-spoken about the entirety of the valley, correct?
Yes, we do a tremendous amount of business in Vail and Beaver Creek, and honestly, it's just because we live in Cordillera, we love Cordillera, that we also sell that. So we are kind of primary Vail, Beaver Creek brokers, but we sell a ton of Cordillera because that's our neighborhood and that's where we kind of live and enjoy. So yes, we're all over the valley, and Cordillera is just a place that is beautiful and is maybe not as well known as Vail and Beaver Creek, but a great place, and that's where we partner. Otherwise, we sometimes connect up on other listings as well, and with other clients, but mainly we just partner in Cordillera.
Okay, so that's where the true partnership is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and there's some really special properties up at Cordillera. Like people really focus on wanting to get at the base of the mountain of Vail or Beaver Creek, but it's kind of a secluded and just very, very beautiful.
Absolutely.
Well, and I think that's why we both chose to live there, and when you love something so much, you can sell it very easily. Cordillera is 7,000 acres, and 3,500 of that is open space. So it brings the natural beauty, the views, privacy, and also a great sense of community. So we are big believers in it. And we represent all price points in Cordillera. We've got a little cottage for $950,000 on the Divide, right on the golf course, and then we have a huge ranchette, 35 acres and 15,000 square feet up in the territories at the summit. We've cover all ranges and have a few favorites too.
Yeah, and then our all-time favorite is was listed for just under $20 million. It's currently under option, slated for a 2019 close. But that is a beautiful 142-acre property. It's an Italian villa with a great primary home, and then a secondary caretaker's property and a barn. And really, the star of that property is the land and the acreage and all these beautifully groomed trails for private hiking and mountain biking and any sort of activity that you might want to snowmobile, all that kind of fun stuff.
That's what I love about Cordillera is just all the open space that it offers. Now, where can our viewers reach you guys as we kind of close this out?
Yeah, well, we're both, have cell phones, obviously, and websites, and I think they're going to flash this for you. And that's a great way to reach out. Emails, you can go to our websites, you can email us, call us. We're very accessible. We're very good at answering our phones, and we'd love to hear from somebody if you want to see what we think your property's worth, or just give you some ideas as to whether or not you want to upgrade, or we're happy to meet with you and see if we can be helpful.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show this morning, and best of luck this winter, and I hope you guys get out there to do some skiing today.
Yeah,
Right.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we've got Mark with that Super Goop UV forecast.